are taking a while.
Now
There we go. We are live.
Live. What's up,
Super
man?
duper. Super duper. I like your hoodie. It's appropriate. I had to go change mine myself.
Gotham City Boxing. I've been training. I've been over here training.
We need to be training. Philip and I, we said we were going to be training today. We just finished binging the Rockies. I'd never seen the Rockies before. We just watched all of them. So we're supposed to be in training for that.
It's not one I've ever really cared for, personally. I've watched the one with Hulk Hogan, obviously.
Obviously. I thought of you when we got to that point.
And I was just like, Rocky, though. It's just like, to me, it's the same movie over and over and over again. So
a little bit, but I didn't mind. His life. But we're not here to talk about Rocky Balboa today. No, we're doing our first Super Saturday in quite some time.
Yeah.
Almost a whole year.
Probably.
Because last year we kicked off we kicked off January with a Super Saturday, Year of the Spider, talking about all the things that were going to come out. And so many things came out in 2021. Some things never did come out in 2021 that we talked about.
Probably.
Some of our feelings changed. You know, we were excited about some things, disappointed by others. You know,
it's true.
But there was a lot of good shit in 2021.
Some things have popped up that we didn't even know back then.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, just things.
Peacemakers being one of them. You know, that was something that wasn't even a thought a year ago when we did ours, and within the year, it became a thought, wrote and shot, about to come out. Damn.
Right. So now we get into our 2022 in superhero.
It shows you how quick the world works these days.
It does. And even this list of the stuff coming out in 2022, there's no guarantee we're going to see any of this with the way things are still going in the world. Shit can still get shuffled around. But just like last year, it's another stacked year. Because last year we had the start of the Marvel Disney Plus shows, which we got a lot of cool ones. We just wrapped that up with Hawkeye, which was pretty dope. You said you just watched Falcon and Winter Soldier again, which was one of my favorites.
I really like that one, even though a lot of people shit on it. Because of the drop storylines and stuff like that, which I didn't realize. I didn't ever realize. Like the lady that dies like randomly in the middle, that the girl, the main flag smasher is going to her funeral. Apparently, that was part of a different storyline.
Oh.
And people are like, it just didn't make sense. I'm like, this is news to me. Like, it made sense to me that, like, okay, this lady died. She's going to the funeral. The Falcon trying to meet her there.
That always happens. Like, people will point out storylines and, like, plot holes later that, like, make total sense. Like, once they say that, I'm like, yeah, I guess that is a big plot hole. But, like, when I'm in it, and I don't notice. So it's not a problem for me.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that one.
There's definitely a little bit of that in Spider-Man No Way Home, which we finally capped off our year of super heroics, which it was pretty rad. We won't spoil nothing for those who are gracious enough to have not had it spoiled and are weird enough to have not seen it yet. So
it's true.
Kind of crazy.
It's true, but that was a really good movie. It was a nice little way to end the year.
It was worth the wait. It was.
I hope it starts having studios, more inclined to take some chances. They work out. Sometimes they work out.
Marvel, always rolling the dice. They tried rolling the dice another time this year. Didn't work out quite so much for myself with the Eternals, which is about to hit Disney Plus in like 4 days. If y'all haven't watched it, you can check it out on Disney Plus. But
I did see. They had one of the lowest audience scores on the Rotten Tomatoes, unfortunately. Hate to see it, but you wanna go over the movies first? I've got to splat out into two different things.
Yeah, we can. I think this list I have here is just in order of the months this shit comes out.
Yeah.
So like
I've got it all written down as well, bud.
So let's see here. Let's
It's like the movie wise, the first one that will hit is, well, it was supposed to be Morbius, but we know that that one got pushed back.
Yes.
So now it's going to be the Batman.
The Batman
on March 4th.
Very
hype. Very, very hype. Although it's not part of the DC extended universe, they're off on its own, fucked off on its own. It looks to be it's going to be a very solid contender, I think, as far as top 10 superhero movies of all time go.
Oh yeah, I'm almost afraid of how much hype we've. I don't know. I feel like this movie is really, really like it has a high bar for myself. I know you as well. I know a lot of other people, and it just looks so damn good.
It does. I've stopped watching stuff about it. I've stopped watching.
I didn't even watch the last trailer that came out.
I did not either.
I'm like, I don't want to know anymore. I just want to see this fucking movie.
Yep,
and we're so close. That director, Matt Reeves, I've never seen a movie he's made that I did not like. He directed 2 of the 3 Planet of the Apes movies from that last trilogy they did, and that's one of my favorite trilogies of all time. Like, he knocked that shit out of the park. I can't wait to see what he does with Batman. Robert Pattinson, I think, is going to be a great Batman.
Oh, it's crazy to think like this. A year ago when we did this, I was just as hyped for Zack Snyder's Justice League, which actually came out around the same time. Also
came out in March, yeah.
So it's like, just that long of a wait again, and that was nothing. Like, to think back
before we knew it.
Yeah, to think back on when that movie came out, it's like, oh man, a whole lot of life happened since then.
That turned out to end up being one of my favorite movies of the year last year. That Justice League. It was fantastic.
Beautiful. So what's got me hyped for this year though is that, because the first half of this 2022 is very Marvel heavy, but then you hit a tipping point, and the second half is going to be very DC heavy.
That's true. That's
because
true.
After the Batman, you got Morbius on April 1st now.
April, yeah.
Yeah, that kicks the Sony verse
still going. That's just cruel fucking April Fool's joke. Yeah, it could just be an April Fool's joke. Who knows? Hopefully not. This movie's been pushed back how many years now? At least 2.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since it's been finished. So I think there will be some expectations.
The last trailer that they dropped for this made me more hyped for it. I thought it looked better than the first trailer did. Yeah. And now, after everything that's happened with Spider-Man No Way Home, I think that's the wave that is going to carry people to this movie. I feel like nobody gave a shit about Morbius, but now everybody's curious about.
Yeah, I think they're curious to see
more about the Spider-Verse situation.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions now. Yeah. A lot of questions.
It's got a cool cast too. I like Jared Leto.
Yeah. So. Jared Leto's really good. I liked him as the Joker. I wasn't a hater. I was kind of a hater of the aesthetic, but I thought he could do more with what he was given.
We even saw a little bit of that in Zack Snyder's Justice League. One of my favorites. One movie.
So I'm hyped to see him take a new character on and kill it. Hopefully kill it. Which that actually, after that one, is my second hype movie of the year. I will admit. Doctor Strange 2 comes out after that in May.
Definitely in my top 5 of most anticipated.
That's like stuff. Yeah, that's number 2, I think, for me. I'm a huge Sam Raimi fan.
Get a little static.
Yeah, hold on, man. No, worse.
Just quit touching.
There you
go. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm currently working at the movie theater. This is spoilers. This is the end credit scene. Is the trailer for this, but it's on the internet now, and it's like I've seen this goddamn trailer so many times just working at the movie theater and like waiting for the theater to get out, and I'm just standing there watching it over and over and over and over again. And like I told Phil, like my hype, like it's like a roller coaster. Sometimes I'm so over it, and then other times I see it, I'm like, dude, I'm so excited for this fucking movie. And I am. We just watched the original Doctor Strange like a week or so ago, and that definitely upped the excitement even more. with Mordo's going to come back, and like who knows what kind of cameos and shit we're going to see. Like we were talking about earlier, all this hype with No Way Home, the way people just get themselves excited. They did it at the beginning of the year with WandaVision, like the thing that kicked us off last year, where they just get themselves way too goddamn excited about things that could happen, and then get themselves upset, and it's just talk, and then they spoil shit for everybody. That I am not going to be as connected to like the headlines for Multiverse of Madness. I'm just going to go see it. Like, we'll see who shows up. If the rumors are true, we'll see. But honestly, Sam Raimi coming back to the Marvel universe is very, very exciting.
And I'm really hyped to hopefully see Bruce Campbell cameo at some point.
I'm sure we will. Oh, he hit that monkey again.
I'm not even touching it. So that's the thing. It's like I'm not even moving or touching it. So
okay,
it's just doing its own thing.
So then, a couple weeks after Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I have a little DC action on my list. I don't know if you've got this on your list, but just a few weeks later, you get DC League of Super Pets.
Yes. Yep. I got that on there.
Which I'm not gonna lie, not excited for.
I'm excited to smoke and go watch it.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not saying I might not enjoy it, but I'm not excited for it because I loved Crypto the Superdog growing up, and like Ace the Bat Hound and all that shit. Like I loved that show growing up, and I always thought it'd be so cool if they did a movie. And now they are, and like the premise, like that's not Ace the Bat Hound. That's fucking Kevin Hart and The Rock making another movie together. That's goofy, and it's like fun for the family and stuff. But like I don't know, why can't you just do something original? Why you got to take characters like this and then do this kind of shit with it? I don't get it, but we'll see. It's got a decent cast. It looks kind of funny.
It should be pretty good.
I'm sure it won't be bad.
No,
but as a Crypto the Superdog fan, it hurts a little bit.
I feel that.
But what might be it's very possible this might be my most anticipated superhero movie of 2022.
Yeah.
Is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
I honestly, Thor Ragnarok was my shit. Taika Waititi's returning. Christian Bale is the villain. You got the Guardians mixed in. You got Lady Thor coming. And from what I've been hearing about this movie, it's just going to be weird as fuck. And I'm so here for it. I am so here for it. Because Thor is definitely one of my favorite characters in the MCU.
Yeah.
And his storyline has only been getting better with age. So
I feel that. It has. I ranked this one number 3. This one's my third anticipated of the year, personally. But yeah, very stacked movie. Very, very stacked movie. So
it would definitely probably round out my 3. The Batman, Multiverse of Madness, and Thor: Love and Thunder are probably like my top 3 most anticipated.
See, the Batman's like it's up there, but like there's even one I'm more anticipating than the Batman. So we'll get to there. But yeah, so that's the point in the year too, with Thor: Love and Thunder. That to quote the next movie, the hierarchy of power is about to shift there to Black Adam at the end of that month, July 29th.
The Rock is having a good 2022.
He really is.
So far, it seems like.
And Black Adam, I don't know. I'm really hype about a lot of the heroes within the lore that are going to be there. Dr. Fate, Red Tornado, I believe, is somebody that's in there. But
Hawkman, I believe, is in it.
Yeah, I think Hawkman's in it. There's so many, and it's like there's Justice Society of America type shit. It's like so many open doors to have Jay Garrick, the OG Flash come in there.
Yeah, that's more your realm. That's more your realm. Like Black Adam is getting into the side of DC that I don't know shit about. So I'm excited to see it just because I don't know much about it. They've been talking about this movie for fucking what feels like over a decade.
Yeah, that's why it's like I'm just excited to finally see it. I hope Black Adam's OP. I hope he kicks some ass. I just hope everybody has their chance to shine. But I hope it also like brings the Justice Society into the mix, man.
That'd be cool.
They're an OGs. They're OGs.
One movie, I don't know if you got this on your list or not. I don't even I don't know if it's even based on a comic book or not, but it is like a superhero thing that's coming out this year that I think looks kind of cool. It's called Samaritan with Sylvester Stallone in it. And here's the plot synopsis. It says a young boy learns that a superhero who was thought to have gone missing after an epic battle 20 years ago may in fact still be around. And like the set photos and stuff I've seen, Sylvester Stallone just looks like, some bum on the street. It kind of reminds me of Unbreakable a little bit from what I've seen, but I've heard like good things from people who like saw it at like some convention or something. It looked kind of cool.
Might be worth checking out.
Might be worth checking out. Worth throwing into the conversation here. But then after that, I think we get back into Marvel. One that I'm very excited for, definitely up in this top 5, is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, which is exciting.
No, it should be a pretty good one. I'm hyped for it too. They talked about the animation leveling up. They've talked about some good shit that they're doing within it. So I'm actually really hyped. The first one was solid, very solid.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely one of the best Spider-Man movies ever made, for sure.
It really was. It really was. And
it's the only Spider-Man that has an Oscar. I'm just saying. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure they still consider it one of the best, if not the best.
Absolutely.
So I am very hyped, and that's a 2-parter, so that'll be cool as well.
For sure.
But this that does that. After that is my most anticipated movie ever. No, of the year, The Flash.
You know what? You say that jokingly, but I feel like I've been waiting for a Flash movie my entire fucking life. Since I was a little kid, I wanted there to be a Flash movie.
No, it's why I was like, oh, Justice League, it was all right, man. It was pretty cool, like I couldn't just not, it's the first time I ever got to see the Flash on a movie screen. I couldn't just shit on it. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for this movie. I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding it, with people upset that it might reset the DC universe in a few ways, but it is what it is, man. At this point,
yeah,
I'm just very excited for this. Michael Keaton coming back. You got Supergirl up in it, and who knows what else. This is just like you got 2 Flashes. This is just all we've seen from the preview they put out. So you never know where they're going to go with it. I'm excited to see where DC goes with this. I think one of the movies that they had like a question mark for on 2022, which I laughed at, was Batgirl. I don't think that'll come out this year, but
no, that's probably more likely 2023. They are filming it right now. They're like in deep on
and I know they're in deep filming right now, but that.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, this movie leading into this new DC slate coming out is lit, dude, and I'm very excited for The Flash. And that's going to be the
putting eventually. No, or not.
They've got to get it right.
Eventually, they got good stuff to work with.
Like I said, I like if you pay attention to the rumors and stuff, and I like the direction that they're going with it being like a Justice League that's more so the Flash, Shazam, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Supergirl, and Batgirl, I believe is who the preliminary team would be. I'm fine with that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are disgruntled. They think it sucks. But like we're getting rumors of Dick Grayson going to be in Batgirl. Although Ben Affleck's out as Batman and Michael Keaton is going to be an older Bruce Wayne, it's like, man, the door's still open for some really dope characters this side of it. Whereas if you want to go see Bruce Wayne be Batman, go watch the Batman, right, which is going to be so awesome. So it's like in a universe that I feel like is better on its own. So I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped.
So one that I'm definitely excited to see comes out after The Flash, a week after The Flash, which is weird. Seems like some tough competition. Somebody's going to move their date. I'm just going to
Black Panther. I think it's Black Panther because that's one of the movies that I wrote down there. But I was like, I made it a point to be like, this is one they're saying is not going to come out this year.
Honestly, I mean, one of those two are going to move, because a week apart from each other seems kind of crazy. But who knows? But Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, a lot of questions surrounding this movie. Like, what's it going to be about? What's it going to bring to the table? We're hearing rumors of Doctor Doom, which Phil and I were just talking about this morning. We need a good Doctor Doom. And so if Doom wants to come to theaters near you in 2022, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I don't, like I said, that's
Namor.
That movie right now is on a production halt, though, so I highly doubt that it's going to hit its mark for 2022.
It probably won't, but I still got some hope for it.
Well, the one of the main people is not vaccinated and went back to Europe and now cannot come back to the United States, so they literally cannot finish filming this movie at all. Oh, so, and I believe.
Well, and then there's the whole question of what are they going to do about Chadwick Boseman.
But I believe the Marvels comes out February of 2023, and that one's slated that I think people are saying that one might swap places, which
would make sense.
Have Black Panther not be able to finish. So I don't know. I think I don't think DC would be the ones to move their slate, because then they also got Aquaman 2 hitting December 16th. You know what I'm saying? So as a Warner Brothers, as a company, if you're already that bold of being like, hey, a month and a half after we put this Flash movie out, we're going to put Aquaman 2 out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to be like, oh, we'll move it because of, any Marvel movie in between, unless it happened to be like a new Avengers movie.
Right.
Then you might be like, all right,
So, I mean, with that being said, the last movie of the year, superhero wise, is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which honestly I go back and forth on Aquaman. Like, I enjoy it, but I don't. Like, it just really depends on the mood I'm in when I watch it, because sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. It is one of the better ones for DC, I think. I love Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Like, I love the character. I think it's really dope. I like the direction they took it in, and everything I'm hearing about this sequel has me excited for it.
I think
they're going to the game a lot with this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty solid, even given the fact that it'll be after their, that'll technically be their first movie after their little soft reboot of the universe and stuff like that. That's within their universe and shit. So I think it's going to be pretty lit and fun.
And then I don't know where this falls, so I guess we'll do this before we move into TV shows. But the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
That's just a Disney Plus special show. I wrote it into the shows.
It falls somewhere between shows and movies. It's a special, so because it actually looks like DC's going to drop a little Christmas special themselves called Merry Little Batman.
Yeah,
HBO. I'm just seeing that right here. I didn't know nothing about that, but that does sound interesting.
It's about Damian Wayne being at home by himself or some shit.
It says that he's home alone.
Yeah,
at Wayne Manor. Nice.
You never know the direction.
So TV show wise, a lot of these don't have dates for the most part. The only ones that do have dates, from what I'm seeing, are pretty much in January.
It's just the CW shit that it's
pretty
like
much
whatever.
We got Superman and Lois season 2 on January 11th, which I heard was actually really good. I mean, it was something that I clearly didn't start watching. I'm not a CW fan, so I skipped it, but I've heard good things about it. And then Naomi starts the same day on the CW, but then 2 days later on HBO Max is the one we're hyped for. It's Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker is going to be the only one I care and concerned with, because it's the only one within the universe aspect of things.
Right. Plus, it'll be cool. I don't know. John Cena was definitely a lot of fun. I think the Suicide Squad ended up being my most watched movie of 2021. I ended up seeing that shit like 4 times. It was just fun. It was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to go jump back into that world. And so soon, too. Very exciting.
Yeah. Like I said, that was one that they pushed out pretty quick, man. We didn't even know about that last year, and it got concepted and made and popped out, and they'll start DC's own little movie, TV series type things that they got going on. I know they got a lot in the works over there for that Black Canary show and shit like that.
We got the old HBO Max. They're trying to step up their game a little bit, which is nice.
Branch out more than just Titans because even though Titan season 4 is scheduled to drop sometime next year, it's like, come on, guys. It's such a good. It could be such a good show.
Yeah. And to round out those DC shows, you got Pennyworth season 3, Doom Patrol season 4, the Harley Quinn season 3, all coming to HBO Max at some point.
Yeah. At some point.
And you got allegedly Batman Caped Crusader is supposed to come out at some point next year too, which actually seems kind of lit.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of news coming out the past couple of days for that show. 10 episodes show type of deal. So it should be pretty lit, yeah.
Before jumping into the Marvel stuff, here's some of the other shit that's coming out. The Boys season 3 is officially coming out in June. They just announced that like 2 days ago. Yeah. There's a spinoff of The Boys coming out that's animated called Diabolical. It's also supposed to drop in 2022. Apparently, Baymax from Big Hero 6 is getting his own show on Disney Plus soon. Allegedly, Invincible season 2 is supposed to come out in 2022, but from what I just heard recently, it might be 2023 before we get to see another season of that, which is too bad because that was some baller shit. Umbrella Academy, for those of you watching it, season 3 on its way to Netflix as well. But then we got all this Marvel stuff that doesn't have a date.
They also got on Disney. They got your girl coming.
I was just getting ready to say my favorite Marvel character comics is getting an animated show, Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and it's got a lit cast too. Lawrence Fishburne's in it. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty hyped for that. I'm not gonna lie. I will definitely be checking out that show, even though it's very clearly for children. I don't.
Yeah, care. It's like seven plus.
I'm still gonna peep it. But then they haven't announced any official dates on any of these MCU shows, but one of them's got to be soon. I would guess after Book of Boba Fett ends here in a few weeks, we'll probably get our first Marvel show. But on the list I got here, we got She-Hulk, who's supposed to drop this year, Miss Marvel, I Am Groot, and what's probably most excited of the year is Moon Knight.
I'm Groot should be lit.
I could have swore Secret Invasion was coming out in 2022, but guess not.
It might be like Hawkeye was, like one of those that they finish up and can sneak on to the end of the year. You never know.
But that's all I got on my list over here.
Yeah, that's all. Sandman, DC Sandman's supposed to come out at some point. That was one on Netflix. At some point. I don't think there was at all any sort of day written down. No. Which is lame. But yeah, I would assume Miss Marvel will probably be the first Marvel show that comes out this year.
Yeah.
If I had to put money down, I'd say Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and then Moon Knight.
Definitely.
Or I Am Groot in between Moon Knight. They'll do real animation reel, just like they did this year. They did real animation reel.
Hell yeah! What a super Saturday! What a super year! A lot of shit to look forward to.
Yeah, and that's just superhero stuff, you know.
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot more. I feel like that comes out.
I would like to take a moment to acknowledge something we have not acknowledged yet. Sorry for not finishing out 25 Slaves 2. We have yet to say anything about it, but life happens, shit happens, and it is what it is.
I'm just always one of those that I best not acknowledge it. Just move on.
I'm gonna just say it is what it is. It happens. We are moving on to greener pastures. We want to do cooler shit. Life happens. And we just didn't have the time, you know? So because there's just so much cool shit on the way. You know,
always cool shit on the way.
Whether it be from us or from DC or Marvel or somebody else. We got Scream coming out in a week.
Yeah.
The horror fans, No Way Home. Where did you hear that?
It was like odd. It was somewhere. It was not my own advertisement.
I didn't think so. Well,
we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Could be a bust. I don't know.
We'll see.
I haven't enjoyed Scream since Scream 2 personally, so we'll see.
That's what I'm gonna have to rewatch.
I just did in prep.
Oh well.
No, I thought Scream 3 was whack, and I thought Scream 4 was whack too, personally.
I was actually surprised because that first time I watched Scream 4, I really enjoyed it. The second time, I didn't. And then, like, when I listen to other people talk about Scream 4, they're like, oh, yeah, Scream 4 was great. I'm like, that's what I thought the first time. But when I watched it the next time, I'm like, I kind of hate this, you know?
Yeah. I just thought they were trying too hard.
It just felt weird.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
It's like they were like the first one. I thought Scream 1 when it came out. No, I was a child, mind you. And when I saw that in theaters, yeah, my mom took me. Thanks, Mom. But that one, they weren't trying to do all the shit that they did. They were just trying to make a scary movie. Like they was just trying to make a slasher film. And that's by the time we got to the fourth one, I feel like they were trying to like do something.
Maybe we'll have to hop on next Saturday and tell the people what we thought of Scream, because I feel like we've been talking about Scream so much since October, since we watched the OGs and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, there's other shit coming out this year too. You know, I think we're supposed to get Chucky season 2 this year, which would
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, that would make sense. Around
just
October.
on the horror side of things, just rolling off the bat. We're supposed to get Texas Chainsaw at some point. We're supposed to get what's it called? Halloween Ends. I was gonna say Halloween Kills again.
Yeah, Halloween Ends should technically come out, but probably not.
We'll see. In this crazy world these days,
I think that they already said that they were going to take a few years to make it, because they were going to set it like after. It wasn't going to be the same night anymore or some shit.
Well, because they said the original took place in 2018, and so did this second one that just came out, and now they're going to move it up to 2023, like present day. Now it's like present day Halloween, so that's what they're doing. But a lot of shit.
We'll see what those guys have in store. As long as they don't make another Halloween 3, fine with
it. Anyways, lots of dope shit on its way. Even here at Chasing Shep, we're hard at work on some stuff. Should be a rad little year. I'm excited for old 2022. And I guess we'll catch you on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be out of quarantine by then. So
if not, we know where to find you.
Rocking and rolling, in the same fucking room I've been in for 5 or 6 days.
Gonna have to get that mind right this Monday.
Yeah, I mean it's not been bad being, just a lot of sitting around.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Super duper. You're the bat.
You're the bat.
Cheers.
And the Flash. Well, I guess the bat's included with the Flash, so yeah, you're the bat.
Yeah. All right. Peace, everybody.
Bye, Shep.
Peace.